Hi, I'm Molly. I'm your SOS guide, and I'm going to teach you a breath that I learned for stress and trauma called the 5-count breath. I'm sure there's many other names for it. This is really different than how many of us breathe usually, which tends to be kind of a shallow chest breath. And what I've noticed is that really how we breathe determines so much about our sense of well-being, safety, happiness. And you'll notice, and I would encourage you to really pay attention to how you breathe or don't breathe when you are feeling stress or strain or threatened or scared, which, would be very natural at these times right now. So we're going to learn this breathing practice, and it has a visualization with it too that's an upside down triangle that looks like that, if you can imagine it. So first of all, posture. You can actually do this laying down if you want. You can do it seated. Whatever it is, I'd like you to be comfortable. And if you're seated, if you can, sit with the spine as straight as you can, but not rigid. So a balance between relaxation and alertness. Preferably the feet on the ground if you're sitting. I sit cross-legged on the floor. Not everybody likes to do that. So we're going to start this breath, and we're going to do it for about 5 minutes. And this is the kind of breath that really will benefit you if you can do it a few times a day. If you set the goal of doing this 3 times a day for 5 minutes each, you will notice a very distinct impact in your life. And I've never heard it as negative. Sometimes people can get a little lightheaded when they start this kind of breathing, and there are certain kinds of emotional states that this kind of breathing maybe doesn't feel great, but you'll know that. You'll know that as you do that. I would say in general, if you've never done this kind of breathing practice, you can feel some discomfort, but usually it'll pass and the relief will be substantial. Emotional, physical, spiritual relief will be quite noticeable. So this 5-count breath involves an inhale for 5 through the nose. Then you're going to hold it, which is a visualization of a bar going from left to right on the top of the upside down triangle. And then you're exhaling for 5, which is from right to the bottom of the triangle in your visualization. So you're inhaling for 5 up towards the left, holding for 5 across the top, and then exhaling for 5 down to the bottom of the triangle. I hope that makes sense. If you can't do the visualization, or if it didn't make sense, just ignore it. But I think it's really helpful. So we're going to go and start, again, breathing through the nose if possible, and if you can't, the mouth, of course. So I'm just going to walk you through the first ones. We're going to be breathing through the belly using the diaphragm. So I already put up a diaphragm breathing practice. And to just review that really quickly before we do the 5 count, you can put your hand on your belly just above your belly button. And really all you're doing is inhaling as the belly pushes out and exhaling as the belly comes in, pushing out all the air. So inhaling, the belly comes out, feeling like a balloon, and exhaling, the belly comes in. Got that? So do that for a few breaths on your own. That's a belly breath. So now you can close your eyes and imagine that upside down triangle. And we're going to start at the bottom and go up towards the left. So you're going to count for 5. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top, across the top, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then imagine drawing down, 2, 3, 4, 5 to hit the bottom of the triangle. So inhale up to the left of the upside down triangle. 5. Across the top as you're holding the breath. 3, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're back at the bottom of the triangle. So we're going to do that together. You just imagine drawing that upside down triangle, starting going to the left, and then across the top as you hold the breath, exhaling down from the right corner to the bottom of the triangle. Breathing through the nose if possible. So we're going to do this for a few breaths. I'm sorry, a few minutes we're going to do this. Okay. So please bring your awareness to your body. And just take a moment to see if you can receive and accept all that is right now. Just for a few moments, don't fight with any part of yourself or your life. As you're breathing, and see if you can generally bring a feeling of kindness and compassion towards yourself. It's natural to have judgment and tension and all sorts of things coming up, but see if we can just focus on the breathing with a loving intention, the easeful spaciousness. That's Violet moaning in the back. She does that. She's I think, part rat terrier. They do that a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this together. We're going to do this for 4 minutes. So go ahead and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. So keep doing that in your own pace. If you have to switch it to 4, that's fine. If you're a little lightheaded, you might back it down a little bit. Just that even count of the inhale, the hold, and the exhale. That's the most important thing. And breathing through the belly. And then if you want to add in the internal drawing of the upside down triangle, do that. Starting from the bottom of the triangle, going up towards the left with the inhale, across the top with the hold, from the right to the bottom of the triangle with the exhale. So finding your own pace for a few minutes here. And see if you can keep focusing on the inhale and the hold and the exhale. allowing yourself to rest in this moment with anything that's here. Making space, simply bringing your awareness as you breathe. So we're going to go ahead and complete after this next breath. And I want to thank you all for being with me. And tune in anytime. And we got this. We got this, world. We got this.